There's one thing that microbrands offer that you really can't find with larger legacy brands. It's not bang for your buck value or even fresh, interesting designs. Many microbrands offer those in spades, and so do larger brands. What makes microbrands special to me, at least, is the connection, not just to the product, but to the people that actually make these watches. There's a personal element to it, that it just can't be recreated by a company that sells millions of units per year. So for the past couple of days, I've been wearing this GMT Pilot's watch from Santurce. They call it the Guarguao. Jose and Anita, the husband and wife team behind Santurce, were kind enough to lend out this Guarguao and its smaller companion, the Petir, to me for a review. A full review video will be coming soon. I found myself looking at it a lot, trying to take in any detail I can, thinking about what I want to say about it, what kind of presence it has, And I started thinking about like how every detail was a decision that was made at some point. The sandblasted finish, the flat sapphire crystal raised with the beveled edge, the color of the indices, the choice of typeface, and they were all choices at some point made to create a watch. The crystal didn't have to be flat and raised. It could have been round and set under the bezel a little bit, And it was all these choices, these decisions and everything that really brought me back to the feeling of connection, because I can imagine Jose and Anita making these decisions. Some may have been no-brainers. Of course, it'll have a screw-down crown, right? Others may have been more painstaking, like should the hands have an accent color? Should that color be blue or orange or something? And still others may have been made out of necessity, like the manufacturer we're working with doesn't have the ability to do a brushed pewter dial, so we'll have to go with one of these instead. But in the end, we have a timepiece that is the sum of all of its parts. A culmination of weeks, months, maybe even years of designs and redesigns and compromises and prototypes and all of the choices and decisions made along the way. And these courageous people present their work to us, the collectors and enthusiasts, and leave us to make our own judgment and decide, are there enough correct choices for our particular tastes and budgets to purchase this piece for our own collections? That's the connection that cannot be found when purchasing a watch at a department store. We, the enthusiasts, the lovers of this craft, are consistently given the opportunity to validate the choices that these craftsmen have made for us with a purchase that undoubtedly has a much larger impact on the outlook of a microbrand such as Santurce over a multi-billion-dollar beast like Seiko. We get to strongly affirm that yes, Jose and Anita, Nathan, Stephen, Jonathan, Freddie, and countless others, you've made all the right choices. You're producing great work and you're right where you need to be. And we love it. And we're going to buy your watch.